Oh, hi guys, welcome to another edition of the Visual Petros Team Update. Today we have the internal control unit and the inventory trying to ascertain that the update on actual number of birds we have from production as regards what we have here. So they are trying to make sure that we have such or same at the exact or at the actual. So, and again, for us in production, it's another opportunity for the stock person to have on sell, direct sell to sell assessment of how the birds are doing. Why they doing well.
All right, so good morning, sir. We can see you are giving some kind of numbering. It's actually a combination of numbers and letters on the cages. Could you kindly explain to us why you were doing this thing?
And basically, in animal production, record keeping is vital. So, numbering this cell or the cages, it helps us to take track of our birds in each of these cells. So we can easily tell when we are removing a particular bird from a cell, and we can also identify what exactly why we are removing that bird from that cell, so as to provide solution if a particular disease or any condition is affecting a particular row more than the others, and if production is actually increasing in a particular row more than the others, then we can know what we are doing in this particular row that we are not doing in the other row, or what environmental condition is present in this particular row that is not present in other rows. So it helps us to track our production or the record or even the welfare of these birds. As you can see, you're seeing arrow 3104. So this is arrow 3 is talking about the row. So we have 3 rows in this pen 2. So we have row 1 there, we have row 2 in the middle. This is row 3. So arrow 3 is talking about the row, which is row 3. Then the E is talking about each tiers. So we have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, 5, 6. So we're using the letters, which is A, B, C, D, to represent each tier. So arrow 3E is talking about the fifth tiers. Then 104, which is the numbers, is talking about each cell, because year to year, each of these cages is called a cell. Okay. Then the layers from here to the end is called a tier.
All right, thank you so much. So aside from the technicality, we could also say that these are like more like house numbers, street houses, yeah? Like when someone gets to number their houses, number 1, number 2. So with it, you could easily find the bird you're looking for and, be able to track some things like you said. Yes? Yes. All right. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. So ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Petros Farms in Ebelungu, somewhere in the southeastern part of Nigeria. And this is our pen supervisor. He's a leader who is leading by example. You see, he could have delegated his work, but he decided to do it himself, And he's a professional. So we just want you to see that the reason why we are having so much success here at Petros Farms is not because of any other thing but the professionalism of our staff and how they like to do their things properly. All right.
Dr.